missiles are shielded, super long range, armor piercing. It's really hard to find anything wrong with them outside of don't let somebody jump on top of their face and start punching them. Which is pretty true for most range units, except for, like, some of the elf units, I guess. What do I want here? Walls, that's what I want here. Is it ever really a choice? Build walls. There we go. Nice. All right, you got one more turn for that, so we're gonna get our butts back over here to deal with that rebellion. Oh, it actually cancels the rebellion. Canceling the apocalypse. Right, let's just head over to Fort Reader real quick. Just let that rebellion happen so that we can kill it. How's the Skaven economy? Kind of teetery in the beginning, and then absolutely just a complete monster to the mid to late game. Like, you'd be like, oh, I can't afford my units, and then suddenly you'd be like, I can have 20 armies. With the advent of underways, though, or the, not underways, the undercities, it does make the Skaven economy a lot easier to handle in the early game. Just need to get some undercities early, and you're looking not too bad. Oh, here we go. Going to get Kane's Flail. The Brazen Cauldron. Look at the Brazen Cauldron. Let's see. Too expensive. Too expensive for the moment. Oh, that's right. They're like 1,500 rupees. Or rip. We could get some. Could get a couple Sisters of Slaughter though. Let's try to build up that. Sisters of Slaughter or Executioner. So Sisters of Slaughter, like they fill different roles, honestly. So Sisters of Slaughter have very high melee defense, poison, decent weapon strength, murderous mastery. They have low armor though. They do have a shield, which is helpful against ranged. It's not a great shield, but it is a shield. So they're very good at like holding people in a place. Like you engage with Sisters, they have such high melee defense. It's very hard for the enemy infantry to do much because they're both getting poisoned and trying to fight into something with massive melee defense. Executioners, on the other hand, are they have anti-infantry and more armor piercing. So, and much more armor, obviously. So they're definitely much better at just like taking on enemy infantry and killing them. But they're going to suck more against incoming ranged fire because they don't have a shield. And they're going to suck in a prolonged fight more than the Sisters of Slaughter will because they don't have poison and they don't have that higher melee defense. But they do have a lot of more killing potential, like flat killing potential. So usually I have both. Or I just go with Blackguard because, well, they got anti-large. They're pretty rough and tumble. They have freaking immunity ecology, which is nice too. They can't get scared and shit. Pretty useful. But yeah, different roles. Hey, Murph. How's it going? How's your WoW IV drip working out for you? Alright, let's go up here. Let's assault him, I guess. Whatever. Is certain. Not moved. Oh yeah. Just waiting for rebellions right now as we get the city under control. So right now we still got lack of corruption issues and stuff like that. Blackguards and Dark Shards solve everything from what I see. Mostly, yeah. Blackguard and Nagarund, Dark Shards or Shades, Dragons, and then some magic splashed, and you're pretty much good. That pretty much ends any enemy army's life at that point. Launch was messy, just walking my dog, so I can't play. Thought I'd say hi. Gotcha. Way to be a responsible pet owner. Yes, that totally was gore kill of the bloody spears. Yep, totally was him. Yeah, I imagined the release was going to be messy. Like, I don't think I've seen a big Blizzard release that wasn't messy, or just a big game release in general that wasn't messy. Not just Blizzard, but, you know. Tends to happen a lot. Nah, I can't afford that. Shit. Alright, oh well. Ah, well. Friends did an all-nighter. They got 2 more levels than me because they were in queue whilst I slept. That's what you get for being responsible and sleeping. What the hell? Why didn't you frickin' smoke some crack, Murph? Come on, man. What kind of WoW player are you? Honestly, though, like, you're probably a lot better off having waited a little bit to get in, because I imagine directly at launch it was probably a freaking shit show. Hey, Paven's still in queue right now, so yeah, there's that. Beastmen declared war on Harganeth. Okay. Q Simulator 2019. Everybody's favorite game. You can't do la. I mean, you can still type it. It's a fucking nightmare. We all got in together and had mobs squished everywhere. Nice. Perfect. Esports ready. I got in right on launch since I'd been logging in 40 minutes ahead of time. Ah, nice. Clusterfuck to say the least. I mean, I'm sure that was enjoyable just to, like, be a part of. Welcome to WoW Launch 2.0. You could say you were there to witness the clusterfuck. If you only got 60 by the weekend, I'll be disappointed in your meager conviction. Hey, Nimwin. Papa.
The defenses will hold.
There we go.
Kill save.
Those guys real quick. Get them off my city. Repair this stuff. Those walls up. Yeah, okay. Bowls. Hey, we have your city, by the way, Nimwin. We got it. Back to making pottery. All right. But here you are.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Adequate.
Well, hopefully this doesn't detract from your ability to finish up what you need to do. But good to see you at least. Asinine mortal. Hola!
Draw your blades. We fight.
I'm hoping there won't be a queue when I get to work. It'll be 8 a.m. from my other EU friends. Burning head. Good luck with that, Murph. I doubt the queue will be gone, but, you know, at least maybe it'll be a small queue. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys have been, not WoW related, but it had to do with Paven. Was it Paven? Somebody was saying something about Ula. I think it was Paven. Bemoaning the fact that he can't Ula at the moment. Twitch is looking to roll out like a currency system for like watching the channels. So like the more like a sponsored currency system by Twitch. I know there are plenty of channels that have currency systems, but like an actual currency system for watching. And one of the things that it looked like they had on there was like the ability to like buy an emote essentially. So you could like use the key. You could use the currency to be like, oh, I want to have this emote, like just one of the emotes for a month or something. So you'd be like, oh, I will use my channel currency and purchase that specific one. You know, that kind of stuff. Which I think that's kind of a cool idea.
Sorceress of Grove.
Rewards people for watching the channel a bunch and allows them to participate even if they are not monetarily able to, you know. I'm all down for that sort of thing. There are other things as well, but that was one of the things that I thought was probably the neatest, would be the ability to kind of just be a part without having to have a sub, you know. I mean, I can only do so terrible having a webcam review thingy in an hour and a half, so when that's done, my online courses are done. Ah, I see. Gotcha. My phone is dying, and I've just fully charged it. Azeroth calls. Goodbye, my friends. That sounds cool, but the amount of time to buy a single emote would have to be massive to encourage constant watching. I'm sure they'd tie it so you'd have to allow ads. I don't know. It's some channels already have it in the beta, so I'm not exactly sure how it's functioning for those channels because I haven't seen a channel that actually has it going. But it would just be like one emote for a month or something like that. You'd have to pay some currency on. Right? You wouldn't get all the emotes, you just get like an emote that you pay some currency on, and then you have that for like a month.
Battle ready.
I'm not sure the specifics, obviously, because I'm not one of the people that's testing it, but still.
Dark shots.
Yeah, you have a good one, Murph. Good luck at Azeroth.
Cruel and deadly.
Set that up.
Ready.
These boys with that. These are like chosen stuff, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Jeebus, the chariots are right through my freaking front line like it's not even there. Not like I'd expect anything less, but still.
Dark sorceress.
It'd be nice if they could at least pretend like my line existed.
Dark elves.
Nothing, just for my own sake.
No survivors. Black gods.
Alright, you guys get on that.
Femme fatales. Advance.
Destroy.
Destroy.
Skilled murderesses. Spreading
Flank.
despair.
You guys in there.
Right. On to murder.
Witch elves are getting
Let them despair.
ruined.
Spreading despair.
I'd send the burning head out there, but it really is pointless against this much armor. Like, the amount of armor these chosen have, it's going to make it pointless to actually try to toss a spell like that out against them. The AP missiles, though, like, here's... Like, these are chosen, they're just getting, like, annihilated by these freaking dark shards. See, look at that. Just, like, one-shotting them, almost.
Merciless warriors. Dreadlord.
Dreadlord.
It is done. Dark shot.
Enemy leader in my shit.
Dreadlord.
Alright.
To destruction. Without question.
What deeds await?
I'll have her as well. Deal with the enemy leader. Alright, well, that's over anyways. Goon stream starts at 05 or 06 for me. Didn't hear to start for a while, but fairly often. I'm hoping you catch the sweet intro. Yeah, Nimwin's been busy as fuck recently, so. Honorareth Gorefester.
Death.
Well, I was gonna say is dead, but he's actually not dead. He's just wounded.
Seeking victory.
Is mostly dead. Yay, levels.
Destructive, this one.
Level 10 for my
Useful.
freaking name of power here. Let me complain in peace.
Hate incarnate.
I just want a bitch, okay?
Dreadlord of Nagaroth. I shall not rest.
Let's jump in the city here real quick.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
My turns before this is a problem. 5 more turns on that. These guys are sailing away. There's another army coming down though to mess with them.
Mother of the Dream.
I mean, to be fair, Particles has like stayed up until like 4 o'clock in the morning with like work the next day watching the stream.
Phoenix Queen.
How much problem has Arnhem been this game? I feel like a lot of you just complain. Arnhem has been kind of an issue because it keeps getting like taken over. Keeps changing hands, which causes tons of discontent. So yeah, it's been a little bit of a hassle. Plus, obviously, the fiasco at the beginning of this campaign.
Noble born.
Actual disaster campaign. Aha, stab it. Alright, let's see. Guess I'll just leave this guy over here for right now. You can kind of just move back and forth between the two cities, stabbing and harassing people.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, we'll have to go down there and clean that up, too.
Tyrant.
Do we have anything cooler we can give this
A
guy?
terror to their enemies.
I can give an armor of fortune, but I'm not sure if I want to do that right now. We'll wait for him to get higher level. Luckstone. That is not the key I wanted to hit. I want to hit my mute key. Ah, the Cola stream, which is non-existent at the moment.
Black-hearted.
Alright, good enough. Just kind of letting the north burn because it's handling chaos. Like, if I don't have to be up there, I gotta deal with chaos. I feel like being from New Zealand must actually be quite rough when doing a lot of stuff on the internet, both ping-wise and time zone-wise. Yeah. Yeah. And my ISP is trash. Like, are pretty much all... Hello. Are pretty much all New Zealand ISPs trash, or is it just, like, your specific one? And can you, like... Is there any way you can get a different one? Or you just... Is it, like, you have only one option sort of situation? 'Cause that's obviously how it is for most places in the U.S., is you have one option for your ISP, and if it's garbage, it's garbage, and there's nothing you can do about it. That being said, we don't have some of the same issues that obviously piping internet down to New Zealand and Australia have, so. They're just really good at Helm's Deep. So is mine, plus my landlord refused to get fiber because he doesn't like it or something. Oh, sweet. Some are fine, but the one I'm on sucks really bad. Gotcha. Spark. I imagine that is a an ISP from the region. All right.
A vile corruption is spreading.
Of course, a vile corruption is spreading. We're doing that on purpose. Like, that's us. It's a good thing. Let's go. Let's see. Yeah, put some roads in, that'll work. not in New Zealand, but I know them because they are a client of my company. That's all I can say about that. Gotcha. Fair enough. Oh, a lot of money. Rip.
Tyrant of
Let's see if I can roll
Nagaroth.
over here to this. Grab that up real fast. Barrel rum. Truck of maps.
The strong shall prevail.
Yeah, pretty shit. Pretty shit. Let's roll over here, I guess.
The
We'll grab that
ocean
next turn,
awaits.
potentially. Doesn't living in New Zealand just give you the biggest nature boners, though? Like, isn't it that the trade-off you agree to have by not moving away? Yeah, New Zealand, from my understanding, is a pretty decent place overall. Outside of the region being a little bit kind of an awkward place when it comes to doing anything with the internet.
Vicious Dreadlord, a vile plan.
On these bad boys.
The thrill of battle
Really?
awaits.
Gonna just kill my
I
witch elves like that?
waited long enough.
Bastards. Alright.
Lord of the Black Court.
Oh gosh. Freaking nose exploding.
Destructive, this one. Useful.
Let's see, Lashmaster, I guess. I'm waiting till level 10 before I get either,
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
wait level 10 before either I get Chief Master or Raid Leader. Because if he gets the Shard, or the Shade ability, then I'll get Raid Leader. But if he doesn't, then I'll get Chief Master, probably.
Dreadlord of the Druki.
Well, it only takes one turn to build those, I guess, so we'll just build another one. Fine.
No, scum.
Fine.
I think not.
These freaking Chaos Rebellions are legit. There's so much Chaos Corruption that they're getting super, super empowered by all that. Yeah, I'll slap that bad boy in there.
Cruel and deadly.
Slap it in there. How are we doing over here? Let's level up. Oh, that's too much money to level up, I see. Okay. Do we have any place we can build dragons over here? Does this allow me to build dragons or just help them out? Provides garrison of dragons. Okay. Okay.
The very air is tainted.
I guess I could get up to my Black Ark and I could use that to construct more units.
I admire your darkness.
Down this way slightly.
Such
I honestly
slaughter
should
awaits.
build more guys on the Black Ark, to be honest. So we need to have this Black Ark protected just in case a freaking random group of dudes comes sailing over and decides they want to sink it, because it's a fairly high level Black Ark. I'd rather not lose it right now.
Tempt me not.
It's a pretty spooky army. Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why they wanted to, well, other than obviously the shitty film laws in New Zealand, one of the reasons why a lot of places film there is because of the ability to pretty much get any climate that you need. But obviously the film laws are definitely something that helps. Yeah, I hear you, Boots. Oh, you're from Montana? Ah, yeah. Yeah, it gets cold there, too. Lots of wind, I would imagine, in Montana. Which, honestly, a lot of time, wind and humidity make, frickin' cold really miserable. Negative 50 degrees? Yeah. to go to class and everything. That's the thing about living in a place that's naturally that freaking cold, is like nobody has any like sympathy at all. Like, what? It's -50, -60 out, and the snow is up to your freaking balls. Get out there. Go to school. Go to work. Do your thing. Like, this is normal. What are you complaining about? The second you step outside and all of your nose hairs freeze, you just start coughing because your lungs can't handle the cold air. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Last winter we had 3 days in my town that were actually, there goes our lore masters. They were actually really cold, about -42 degrees Fahrenheit, but normally we never drop below 5. Nice. So we got 3 feet of snow in like 12 hours. I lived 3 miles from the nearest plowed road. Still had to go to class. My shitty little Honda Accord. Yep. Sounds about right. I don't know how many times I've had to, where it's been like, it's a freaking blizzard, it's dropped feet of snow, it's freezing, it's legitimately, like, hell-blastingly cold outside, and, like, everyone else is called off work, and people are like, are you gonna be there? Are you gonna be at work? And then I'd show up, and I'd be, like the only fucking person there, and have to do, like, 10 people's jobs, because shit still has to get done. This is my punishment for freaking suffering through the cold and the snow to get here, is now I have to do everybody else's job. Fantastic. Perfect. Just freaking Google it. Google all the temperatures. Alright, we got this
Never.
rebellion up here. We can go clear that real fast, I guess. Or you can let the Bretonians do it.
Do you know who I am? Honor before glory.
Actual peasant mobs. Nice. And a bunch of Grail Knights, Pegasus Knights.
Valiant.
At least these
Lord.
armies don't have like a bunch of royal hippogriffs or something in them. That's good for us. New Zealand or Colorado. Lots of people like to go to Colorado, obviously, because it's pretty decent state, from my understanding. I'd hate to be like a Colorado native though, because it's kind of like Florida in that way. There's just a whole bunch of freaking people that are not from that state that go there and cause trouble sometimes.
Tyrant of Nagaroth. Lord of the Black Court.
Way down here.
Slaughter
fight this one out, too.
calls us.
It's worse now. Ah. You want to retire to Scandinavia? The Pacific Northwest is the new hotness. People come outside, coming to dig it up. Yeah, there are places though that are like in the U.S. that are known for like people being like, let's go there. Like Florida's one of them, obviously. There's a lot of people that are not native to Florida that go to Florida just because it's Florida, and you know people want to retire there and shit like that, you know, or be snowbirds or whatever the crap.
Black Guards.
Obviously, Colorado has gained a lot of popularity for,
The merciless host.
I want to say foreigners, but I mean, obviously it's all it's Americans.
Sorceress of Grand.
Non-state natives, I guess, coming in due to like
Guards.
the marijuana rules and stuff like that, as well.
Dealers in death.
Death Hag.
Oh wow, it's 80? Holy shit. All the cool kids are getting beachfront houses in Alaska before global warming kicks in. That's thinking ahead. Bam.
Eager for blood.
Oh, I don't have any flyers or anything. How the hell am I going to deal with this goddamn hell cannon? Suppose I could try to shoot fireballs at it or something. Give it a shot.
Dark sorcerer.
Oh, I gotta really get up there too. Shit. He's got a lot of cav. This might be a terrible plan on my part. This might be one of those 0 out of 10 plans.
Black gods. Dark elves.
Alright, we'll try to move the rest of the army up to support her as she runs forward to throw fireballs at the gun.
Sorceress of Grund.
What are you doing? I'm shooting fire out of my hands at a giant gun. And she miscasts.
My power is yours.
Nice. Well, stand up and finish casting, okay? I'll let you blown yourself up.
Ready.
Come on. There we go. Finally.
Cold-blooded killers.
Alright, I think what we might do here is we might just close with the whole army.
Striking out.
I don't know if I even freaking hit it, to be honest. Knocked them on their ass.
Sorceress of Grund.
Alright.
Black gods.
Let's go. Get in there, boys.
Dark shards.
And girls, I guess.
Sorceress
Fellows.
of Grund.
Get in there, fellows.
Carnage
So much
awaits.
chaos. So many chaos knights with
Battle ready.
lances. Ugh.
Advance, Druki. On to slaughter.
Let's try to get some of these guys out on that.
The merciless host. Kill them.
Need to make sure we got dudes shooting at that stuff.
We understand.
And we gotta try to get within range of the
coming. Battle ready. Terror
dogs
and
coming
death.
around.
Charge! Druki, forward!
Toss a fireball down there, see what happens.
Sorothan.
Where are you at?
Cain.
Alright, you need to get over here. You guys need to back up. You guys need to stop being stacked on top of each other. Fucking dogs.
Dark shards. Eager for battle.
And the amount of enemy cav that's here is just fucking stupid.
Dark shards.
And this gun is fucking ruining me, and I can't get to it because there's so much extra shit in the way.
Black gods. Going.
You guys want to deal with this situation, please?
Dealers in death. Forward.
Need to get like an archer
Carnage
unit around the
awaits.
flank here to take this freaking hell cannon out. This is causing me so many
Sorceress
fucking
of
problems.
Grund.
Also, where the fuck are you
Feared
going?
by
Go after the
all.
dogs. I told you to attack the dogs.
Murder awaits.
Sorceress of Grund. Aria.
This enemy unit composition is just absolutely cancer when you don't have any flyers.
All powerful.
Battle calls. Cruel and deadly. Moving out. It is done.
If I had flyers, this wouldn't be a problem. There we go.
Cold-blooded
Kill that thing.
killers.
Because then I wouldn't have to close like this. I wouldn't have to rush in and freaking get my ass beat by all this other nonsense.
Doom awaits. Agreed. Death
Back this
awaits.
stuff up. There we go.
Aria Sarius.
Death.
We're going to Vegas on Wednesday. Here it's hot there. Yeah, that'll probably be pretty warm.
Cold-blooded killers.
Skilled murderesses.
Alright, there we go.
Nagarothi.
What deeds await?
We had to get that. Had to get our dang range shooter on the flank here. Finally. This thing's gonna have a shitload of kills in 88. Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
Onwards to murder.
Death hag.
Dark
I just need to build some flying units, honestly. So I can just go over there and shit wreck hell cannons. That kind of advantage basically sets the tempo for the entire fight. There we go. Ugh. Gotta love cav / dog spam from the eye. Yep, cav, dogs, and a hell cannon. It makes life difficult, to say the least. That's a lot of
The weak
pretty
are
much guaranteed
crushed.
damage
Bind.
that he can get down because
Black-hearted
just of the
dreadnought.
unit types he has.
What?
This one is capable enough.
Patient. Yeah, they're not bad.
Black-hearted dreadnought.
They do alright. Like, they were useful for taking out archers. They're very fast. And they have poison, obviously.
Cruel and deadly. We will make them bleed.
They are much better in
at
SFO.
last.
In SFO, they're freaking, like, awesome. Ooh, Death Mask. Dope.
Lord of the Black Court.
Lashmaster.
Hate incarnate.
Melee attack 6, weapon strength 10. Rampage, melee attack, weapon strength. Charge bonus, leadership causes fear. I think I'll probably just get Rune of Cain. Witch Brew is pretty good, obviously, but the Rampage thing is kind of annoying.
Lord of Fear. Rest is for the weak, murderous Lord.
Right, you. Harass him. Success. Most puppies are pretty good early game, but then fall off hard. The poison ones seem useful into the mid game. I mean, the ability to poison things is obviously pretty handy. The reason why dogs fall off is because the armor keeps getting higher and higher, and dogs suck against armored targets. So pretty much in the late game, they're only good against ranged units, and low armored ranged units at that, which is not every ranged unit you encounter. Like, you're fighting dwarves or something, they still don't do very well. But the poison is still good, no matter what. So if you have, like, a unit fighting something, and then you have a poison warhounds come around and poison that unit, obviously it gives you an advantage, so. Yeah, Norskin Ice Doggos are even better because they have a massive slow
Dreadlord
capability.
of Nagaroth. Plotting a course.
Grab that up. Let's go. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Draw your blades, we fight. Set the sails.
Razor Standard and Lost Cargo. Oh, well, that's actually pretty damn good. Conditions
Cain honors
acceptable.
me.
Need our Dark Pegasus, yo. Earthing, so we don't blow ourselves up. Go to see your mom. She's been having a rough time. Okay, gotcha. Well, I hope your trip goes well. And I hope your mom does better, obviously. Yeah, against Skaven, they're pretty freaking good.
Phoenix Queen.
No joke. No joke. Pretty strong.
Not worth my time.
Indeed.
is
You are
worth-
correct, Marathi. Not worth your time. So we're just going to auto-calculate. Alright, oh wait, we're not in range. Hang on.
To the weak.
Let's use the cash we have here to get some more Blackguard. Yeah, we'll go with that. One of those. I actually should get rid of these guys and rebuild them so I can get them at rank 5 instead of rank 2. They're pretty cheap anyway, so probably worth it for me to do that. Just so if they do have to fight, they're
Tyrants
giving it their level best. Let's see, Arnhem, 2 turns rebellion. Buildings to the gate. Damage my freaking gate. Who touched my gate?
Is spreading.
Oh, added technology. Nice. Yeah, anything anything back here that's worth getting. Weapon strength for shades, dark. I mean, would be good eventually. I mean, the 10 high elves we don't really need anymore. I don't think there are any high elves left at this point. But I guess the 10 with the dark elves would be kind of nice. Just to work us a little bit closer to getting that confederation. New Zealand's website has a portal for you to sign up and get news about job openings. Interesting. Just smash that motherfucking subscribe button, liked and commented too. Hell yeah. Any idea why that is, Particles? Do people just like pay or something, or what's the deal with that? I have a very particular set of skills. None of them are useful. Film/TV. I mean, potentially lots of movies are made there, but that would be more like not living in not like New Zealand companies make a lot of stuff. It's usually like outside companies that make a lot of things in New Zealand. Because why skill when you can be unskilled labor and get paid is almost as much? I suppose, yeah. Recently, production is straight away from New Zealand. Yeah, yeah. This project's gonna fuck things up. Can't clean up themselves, cause damage. 100%. You have no idea how lazy New Zealand people are. Well, I mean, that's against people in general. I don't think it's only New Zealand. Like, you give people the option, like, just hang out and get paid. People would be like, yeah, I'm gonna just hang out and get paid, right? Most people. Not everyone, but most people. Ultimately. What? One of your lords is arrogantly thought to erect a giant brass statue in the capital without obtaining your permission. The statue of Hugon the Sunder, a minor deity. To make matters worse, you can see this eyesore from your balcony. What should be done? For looking sacking 100% faction wide. Charge goes up. Topple the statue. Nah, I don't really want to do that. Yeah. We'll probably just hit it with a fine. Fine that man.
Dreadlord of Nagara.
Yeah, what are you doing erected statues? The hell, man? We had a deal. I have altered the deal.
Dreadlord of the Druki.
Alright. Yeah. More witch elves.
No, scum.
Now New Zealand isn't open to it unless you're a 50 million plus project, right? Makes sense. I mean, honestly, like, seriously, like, with how much nonsense was going on before, I'm not surprised that... I'm not surprised that New Zealand just cracked down on that shit a bit, because holy fuck.
Do not vex us further.
Alright. Level that shit up some more. Let's get some more cash flow, I guess. That works. Yeah, cash. Everybody likes cash. Put that up. How are we doing? Building troops. Let's ditch you guys and rebuild you real fast. There we go. Plumbers, electricians, HVAC, and technicians make thick dough. It's kind of true everywhere, though, isn't it? Alright. Rathi.
Morathi joins
Just
you.
running up to this gate, I guess. How are we doing public order-wise down here? Actually, it's +1, even without me being there. Dope. That's what I like to see. This is still a -6, though. I guess. Any developed country. Let me put it that way. Any country that is developed enough to, like, potentially make use of those trades. Already hiding back, because nobody has AC. Right. Or access to, right? Yeah. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that rebellion's gonna happen, then we'll just run in and nix it real quick. Damaged buildings. Oh yeah, do I have the money to repair this time? Yes, I do. Cool.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
Cornish Barberdash. Barbedlash? Barbedlash? Okay.
Yes, choose your words carefully. I'm fine.
Fine. Let's get that stuff going on with him. Can't trade with him. What the crap? How do we not have... Oh, no, wait, we can't trade with them. Alright, yeah, no, that makes sense. Alright. Because they're, like, landlocked here. They need to recapture this. Gotcha. I thought I couldn't trade with Nagaron for a second. I'm like, how the heck is that happening? But in big cities of the U.S., you've got tons of residential customers and some pretty big corporation or corporate customers as well. So this funny clip thing from Africa, tradies not using tools right. One of them was carrying a wheelbarrow. That made me laugh. Small towns, you're usually like the only dude company doing something, so you get all the customers. Yeah, that's very true. I was actually going to be a locksmith for a while. I got trained and everything, and I just never got into the... Just never managed, or didn't really break into the business. Because it's such a, like... It's so hard because there's only, like, a couple locksmiths around. So, like, trying to get an apprenticeship or something is... a pain in the ass. Or you have to start your own company, essentially. Which is what I was looking at, and I was like, alright, nah. I just didn't have the overhead to do it. I went to school for it. It's not advisable to start your own company without the real world experience. Yeah. It's true. It's a lot of overhead, obviously, that you have to just front, and then on top of it, you then have to convince people that you're the right person for the job when you clearly don't have, like, a huge track record. So, I was just going to do lock setting for a while, because that would be pretty decent. Like, not really work like, as a front with the customer, but be the guy that the already established locksmithing company would just send locks to set. Like if they didn't want to deal with it, they just like ship locks to me. I'd set all the locks, and then I'd ship them back to them. You know, that kind of thing. Because obviously, like when you get a lock from like a factory or something, it's not set up. Like, you need somebody to pin set it so you can actually, like, use it. So there's people that that's all they do is just set locks. And I was like, yeah, that could be alright. But, again, I just never got it, never broke into it. big move is to apprenticeship for a while and then come up with a company for a while. All the while you're saving to start your own shop, and then when you've been in the biz, maybe like 10 years, you'll build your own company. Yeah, that's the other problem too. Is in this region, like the pretty much the only company that was, or the only locksmith company that was around, like didn't pay you like you were a locksmith. Like they didn't pay you properly for being a locksmith. Like they actually gave you like the wages were terrible. So that was one of the other reasons why I was kind of like, do I really want to freaking get involved in it? Like become an apprentice in this place that's gonna pay me crap, and then even after you get like out of the apprenticeship, it's still gonna pay you crap. And I didn't really want to like move per se, you know, so because that would have been even more money. Yeah. So it's like I got the schooling for it, and then I was then looking at trying to get into to actually break into it. It was just kind of like, wow, all right, never mind, never mind.
Is it time?
Black-hearted.
All right, okay, we'll
Death
put this
and
down real
carnage
quick.
await advancing.
I have a door handle in my room I need to install. Can you come over and do it? Sure, I'll be right over. I mean, I did learn a lot of like cool things, you know, like how to freaking pick locks, how to set locks, about all the different kinds of locks, how to like quickly break into things, you know. So I learned a lot of interesting skills.
I have prevailed.
But obviously, spent a lot of money just learning random interesting shit.
Noble born.
Ultimately, probably. Like, I mean, I'm glad that I learned this stuff, but still, it's
Slaughter
kind of like
calls us. I waited
how much I
long
spent getting the
enough.
schooling. It's kind of like, ugh.
Tyrant.
Become a master thief.
Finding my way.
Destructive, this
I also
one.
have the ability to like,
Useful.
because I'm registered as a
Adequate.
locksmith.
Yes,
I
adequate.
can like buy picks and stuff like that. It's actually technically illegal for you to own locksmithing equipment without being a registered locksmith. You can buy it, but it's illegal for you to have it. It's one of those kind of weird things where it's like people will sell it to you, but then if you have it and the police were to catch you with it, they'd take it from you and probably fine you for having it. Strange things like that. Whereas I can have it because obviously I'm registered, so I can just go out, and I have access to like the websites for locksmiths and things like that. So if I needed, for any reason, if I ever wanted to like actually get back into it, I could go there and buy equipment and find contacts and that kind of stuff as well.
My glorious victory.
Hag sorceress of
All right.
bronze.
I have a lot of money, so let's rebuild a couple units I
I
lost here.
watch
What did I
from the
lose? I lost a
shadows.
dragon, I believe. So we need to rebuild the dragon. We built the dragon. All right, and I think I lost a hydra as well. Yeah, so we get that back up and running too. Lost a couple of my monsters in some of these big ass nasty fights. Gonna want the dragons here as well. Okay, game.
Pain honors me.
The fuck? Yeah, we'll just get like 4 dragons. That should be enough. You know, casual 4 dragons.
Hag
Man, even with a
sorceress.
negative 25%, this shit's expensive as hell. I currently have negative 25% upkeep for all dragons, and they're still like 500 apiece. Let's see, what's the baseline for them?
Corruption of the vilest sort.
Oh, it's not going to tell me now. It's like 800 or something like that, I think, for upkeep normally. Without any of the extra
Lord of the
bonuses to
Black
make it
Court.
cheaper. Okay. That's all done. I think that's pretty much all we can do this turn. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it doesn't make sense that just any person on the street can buy it, but it does make sense that, like, you're not supposed to have it, because clearly locksmithing tools are used to break into things. Like, that's why they exist. Oh yeah, another thing I learned was how to make keys for a lock if you don't actually have a key for it. It's a tedious process, to say the least, but it's cool. Why is there Petronia there? I don't know. You think they're trying to kill Chaos is the thing? So they're running through my territory, taking attrition damage to go do it?
Do you know
That's my only guess. Alright, I'm going to run the turn, and I'm going to use the latrine. So I'll be right back. Thank you, beautiful people, for watching. Hope you guys are having a good time. I'll return in just a moment. Be right back.